At the end of the Passover meal, the night Jesus was betrayed, Jesus said to his disciples, "A new commandment I give you. Love one another as I have loved you." When we hear those words, we realize Jesus is not saying love one another. He's saying love each other the way I loved you. What does it mean? Is it even possible to love someone the way Christ loved them? Welcome to Answers for Living. I'm Pastor Dave, and I am pastor of Avondale Presbyterian Church. Let's first find out who we are to love the way Jesus loved. We're to love our neighbor. It means love anyone who comes into contact with you that needs your help. So that really means love anybody. People with different beliefs, yes. People that are different from me, yes. People we work with, yes. Anyone. But the new commandment's telling us to love the disciples of Jesus. You need to love each other, that's what he says. And that means followers of Jesus are to love one another the way that Jesus loved his disciples. The challenge is not the loving one another. The challenge is loving him the way, or loving others the way he loved us. Matter of fact, there is no way that I can love Jesus' way. I don't have that ability in myself. But doesn't Jesus seem to ask his disciples to do the impossible? He said to Peter, "Walk on the water, come to me." He said, "Hey guys, have the crowd sit down and feed them." But Jesus, there's 5,000 men and their wives and their children, and all we got is a kid's box lunch. At the end of the day, they had 12 baskets left over. He said, "Speak to the mountain and it would be cast into the sea." Jesus gave seemingly impossible challenges so that we would say, where am I going to get this power? If I'm going to love Jesus' way, then I'm going to need to have the love of Jesus given to me. And Romans chapter 5 verse 5 says this: "The love of God has been poured out in our hearts through the Holy Spirit who was given to us." What helps me believe it's possible to do the impossible is that I realize that the Holy Spirit, who is God, lives in me. And if I'm filled with the Holy Spirit, then every command given is possible through him. Yes, this command is impossible to fulfill unless we tap into the source of power provided for us by the Holy Spirit.